Velgrynd grew uneasy. Having consumed her separate body, the demon lord Rimuru severed her connection, swallowing her thoughts and energy into an unresponsive abyss. Having lost half her energy and with her invincible parallel existence defeated, the true dragon was reduced to a mere 20% of her magicules. Realizing victory over Rimuru was now impossible, she made the bitter choice to flee for her life. Ludor. I can't put him in danger. Abandoning her post, she returned to the Chamber of the Eight Gates, ready to eliminate any obstacles as she spotted several figures waiting there. Oh. Why are you leaving in such a hurry, Lady Velgrynd? Did you forget something? The question was asked by Testarossa, relaxing and sipping some tea like she owned the place. Blanc. Testarossa's smile grew as Velgrynd glared at her. Considering the hurry she was in, having to face this troublesome opponent was a great annoyance. I asked you, Testarossa said with an elegant smile, to stop calling me that, didn't I? Or are you trying to pick a fight with me? Her eyes were no longer smiling. Velgrynd was still superior by far to her, but she wasn't ready to take a single step back. You want to go with me after I beat you that badly? I would be happy to, yes. After all, I don't really need to win. If I can buy some time against you, all is well. Velgrynd launched a blistering, high-speed assault, her massive magicule reserve far eclipsing her opponents. Knowing a direct victory was nearly impossible against the true dragon, Testarossa remained entirely composed, focusing her efforts on stalling for time. This is why I hate you so much. Oh? Too bad. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you, as Sir Valdor's elder sister. Quit being so shameless about this. Stop bothering me and get out of my way. Sorry, but I will have to decline that request. I may not look it, but I'm a very sore loser, Suo. I'm gonna get even with you right now. Testarossa, unable to directly defeat Velgrynd, resolved to harass her. She knew Rimuru's imminent arrival would secure their ultimate victory. Ah, Sir Rimuru's victory was truly a sight to behold. Overwhelming Lady Velgrynd was like taking candy from a baby for him. Now it's my turn. Utilizing the tactical data Rimuru gathered, Testarossa eagerly engaged Velgrynd. Red and white streaks clashed at high speed, ending in a tense, untouched standoff. That's crazy. You're a different person from before. I suppose I am, yes. I was rather surprised at it myself, but I, too, have acquired an ultimate skill. That's the reason, I presume. During a brief respite, the primordial demon Testarossa casually manifested her inner mind, acquiring the ultimate skill Belial, Lord of the Underworld. Governing life and death, this power aligns closely with her lethal nature. To the primordial Testarossa, true defeat only occurs when one's spirit breaks. Refusing to yield, she relentlessly challenges the insect general Zijin to keep her pride unbroken. And it was the same thing here. If she didn't run away from Velgrynd, Testarossa thought she was bound to win against her someday. You've obtained an ultimate skill. Yes. Partly because I was getting sick of Diablo's boasting, but mainly, I just realized how inadequate I was in our previous battle. If a skill represents what I am in my heart, I thought, then I didn't think I really needed any. But that, it seems, was rather shallow thinking. Perhaps it's because I was able to face up to my own desires. I feel like I've better honed the way I use my powers now. Considering her possession of Regel, Lord of Relief, Velgrynd could understand what Testarossa meant. That, she knew, was why getting out of this chamber was so difficult for her. This is so frustrating. Testarossa laughed at this muttered griping. I couldn't ask for a better compliment. Just as Velgrynd's rage reached its peak, a space-distorting explosion snapped her back to reality. Looking back in surprise, she saw a gate obliterated, revealing the blonde-haired Carrere amidst the smoke. Hello there. Looks like I'm right on schedule, huh? I'm not a big fan of losing all the time, too, so I'm hoping you'll let me join in. Hee. Don't you start, Carrere. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but you covered in wounds. Well, that Kondo guy was pretty strong, alright. But I'm satisfied enough for now, so alright. I'll let it slide today. Carrere laughed, even as she was visibly having trouble standing up. Esprit quickly ran up to lend her a shoulder, Zonda inviting her to sit in a chair he had all set for her. Ajero was there, too, but nobody gave him any attention. If you're putting up with it, Carrere, I guess I'll quit being so selfish, too. I'm a little tired anyway, so I'll just sit back and watch this time. As Rimuru's formidable executives gathered, Velgrynd watched in despair, realizing her forces were defeated. Testarossa had secured a tactical victory, crushing the final hopes of Ludor and the Scorched Dragon. Shifting perspectives from the skies to the ground. As the battlefield rapidly cooled, the dead birthday curse ceased. Rushing toward Kigali, Laplace and Vega sought to claim the dormant walking dead as powerful allies, before Lieutenant Kondo could seize them first. Tsk. I knew he was up to something. By the time Laplace reached the scene, a group of Imperial officers was in the midst of carrying Kigali and her entourage into a military vehicle. Oh, were you Laplace? I heard you were pretty strong. Do you think a fight's inevitable here? He was approached by a figure in a flashy red uniform, contrasting sharply with Lieutenant Kondo's white attire. Despite the vibrant clothing, the stranger's doll-like gender-neutral face seemed oddly plain, leaving the uniform as his only striking feature. Yeah, Laplace replied as he thought about this. I'm Laplace. If you guys would let that girl go back, I don't think we need to fight any longer, do we? He. I'm not so sure that's possible. See? There's a fight over there right now. I can't just run away from here. The man was willing. Laplace, seeing no other option, took up a fighting stance. Well, if you want, then. But who are you? If you tell him, that'd certainly be helpful. Me? Well, yes, it's probably natural that you don't know. I am ranked 10th within the Empire, the man supporting Imperial history, and my name is Feldway. Stationed deep within the Empire as a backup for the elite single digits, the mysterious Feldway finally crossed paths with Laplace, who knew him only by reputation. Oh, are you? The man they call the Space I am not a man. For that matter, I'm not a woman, either. Sounds complicated. Laplace eyed Feldway as they conversed. He seemed in his element, not uncomfortable at all. He didn't look ready for a fight, but he wasn't ready to flee, either. He was hard to grasp. Leave this to me, the impatient Vega said. I'll crush that bastard with my bare hands. He was about to step forward when Laplace hurriedly stopped him. Whoa, hang on. I told you not to get ahead of me, didn't I? We can't take any risky chances while the director's held hostage. While Footman and Tyr battled on, Laplace's cautious assessment of the battlefield was interrupted by an unexpected visitor. Vega, lend me a hand here. Laplace is a traitor. We gotta take care of him right here. Laplace immediately fled the scene, sensing a murderous rage. The voice that reached his ears belonged to Yuki Kagurazaka, his erstwhile boss, but what it said wasn't exactly what Laplace wanted to hear. Boss, snap out of it. Being controlled by someone else like this, it's just not like you. Despite his strong willpower, Yuki succumbed to mind control. Ignoring Laplace's desperate pleas, he attacked his comrade, bringing a distorted smile to Vega's face. Really, boss? Once you get rid of him, is it okay if I eat him up? Sure thing. I'm all for whatever makes you stronger. Thanks, boss. I'm so glad you understand. Driven by raw instinct, Vega gleefully targeted Laplace. Facing the combined assault of Vega and Yuki, even the capable Laplace found himself pushed to his limits. Tisk. I ain't a fan of this at all. I was trying to save the chairman, and now I'm about to get myself killed. Better leave now. Strategically, Laplace was absolutely correct. But it wasn't going to happen. He. Don't bother trying to escape. Your name was Laplace, right? You're as cunning as you are cautious. You're too dangerous to let free, so I think we'll have you die here instead. Just as Feldway warned, Laplace's teleportation failed. He had been observing all of this so far, but now he had cast dominate space over this battle zone, preventing Laplace's escape. With Vega's instinctual barrage coordinated alongside Yuki's assault, Laplace's escape was cut off, leaving him with no hope of victory. No dice, the end of the road. But Laplace still had no intention of giving up that easily. Betting on the ever-so-slight possibility that he could break Yuki's mind control, he decided to reveal the true power he was hiding this whole time. I am idiot. You're the dead man. He kicked at Vega, who was lumbering up to him even as Yuki kept up his attacks. That made it impossible for Vega to stand up for a little while. Not bad. Yeah. Not as good as you, boss, but I'm pretty strong too, you know. I know. So I'll at least kill you by my own hand, okay? Distracted by a fleeting unease in Yuki, Laplace failed to dodge his sudden punch. However, the blow never connected, blocked at the last second by an unexpected hand. Kahahaha. Dear me, I've been terribly scolded by Surumur. This is the fault of all of you, do you realize? It was Diablo. What do you mean? Laplace almost asked before realizing now wasn't the time. Diablo. You came to save me. What? Why would I? Well, yes. Laplace, was it? Yes, I have come to save you. So please make it very clear to Surumur that you save me when you see him, alright? Diablo's face went from sheer disgust to a breezy smile. I ain't never seen a more suspicious smile than that. Laplace knew a thing or two about leering smiles, so to him, Diablo was a real impressive piece of work. This, of course, wasn't meant as a compliment. Alright. I'll be sure to tell Surumur that you helped me out a whole lot, okay? Wonderful. Now to actually save you. Reprimanded by Rimuru for idling during battle, Diablo was promptly ordered back to work. Guided by Moss's report, he set out to eliminate suspicious threats, arriving just where Laplace was cornered. Kahahaha. Lucky thing I could make this man owe me a favor. Now I will restore my good name in Surumur's eyes. Already Diablo was assuming he had won. Alright. Yuuki is allied with us, so I'll let him off the hook, but... Oh, is this a mystic lord before me? I know you've been aiming for this world a very long time, but... You've joined forces with Lidor. Diablo's gaze stopped at Feldway, who was flashing a thin smile. It disappeared as he sized up Diablo and scowled. And you are Noir, are you? Kondo's investigation said a primal was serving the demon lord Rimuru, but I see that's true all along. I now have the name Diablo. And I don't care what you decide to do, but stand in Sir Rimuru's way, and I won't show you any mercy. If you want to antagonize me, I'd suggest you come well prepared. Oh, look at you. This accursed devil who's constantly getting in our way. Feldway glared at Diablo, his intense hatred palpable. The murderous intent alone would have killed a normal person instantly. But Diablo was wholly unconcerned, laughing his taunting laugh at Feldway. Ah, whatever. Even if I fought you here, there's no chance that I'd win. Don't worry. It would be just as impossible for me. After a couple more pointed glares, Feldway was the first to speak. I'll leave for today. But the next time you get in my way, Diablo, I hope you realize what comes next. Well, since you were kind enough to remember my name, I won't pursue the matter any longer. But do keep in mind that I have the means to kill you, do you understand? With that, the two of them glared at each other again. Then, as if their business was now done, they moved on, ignoring each other's presence. Feldway acted first, giving out orders to Kigali and Yuuki. I am worried about His Majesty. We're returning to the flagship, so get ready at once. Feldway teleported Yuuki's retreating forces away, bringing the battle to an end. Recognizing the threat of a mystic lord, Diablo resolved to handle the situation. Leaving the injured in Moss's capable hands, the demon teleported back to the flagship. Laplace, meanwhile, was left all alone. Great, left behind again, he muttered, shrugging.